Hey guys, it's Candace the Edgy Veg, and today I'm so excited because I have my friend Liv here from Liv B. So Liv has an awesome YouTube channel. She does like really great, easy recipes. They're all vegan, they're budget friendly. I don't know, you talk about your channel.
Yeah, budget friendly, like cost effective recipes that are easy, good for everyone.
So Liv just wrote a cookbook, so now we're both authors. This is so exciting.
And we have the same publisher.
And we have the same publisher, that's true. But I thought because you were here in Toronto, it'd be fun to do a collab. And we had this fun idea where we would do a blind cooking segment where you lead me through one of your recipes from your cookbook on my channel. And then I lead you through one of my recipes from my cookbook on your channel.
Yeah.
So we, I don't know what we're making. I'm seeing these ingredients for the first time. It looks like we're baking. How dare you?
I didn't even know that you don't like bacon.
It's not that no, actually, I just don't like it. But we are going to put up a partition, and you guys have probably seen this on like Top Chef, or I think like Tasty or Tastemade or one of those food internet channels does it as well, where Liv is going to just tell me what to do, and I'm going to try and follow instructions, which doesn't always work out well for me.
So the recipe that we're making today is from my cookbook called Liv B's Vegan on a Budget, and I don't want Candace to hear, so this is what we are going to make.
I don't know what it is.
And these are all the ingredients that we're going to need. So the first thing you have to do is preheat the oven to 350. And now in our mixing bowl, we're going to whisk together the flour, baking soda, baking powder, salt, ginger, cinnamon, and allspice. So I should mention that the spices are in one bowl and the baking powder and baking soda are in another bowl.
I need a larger counter space here. So I've got flour, all the spices, baking powder, and baking soda. Smells like tea. Are the baking powders and baking sodas together?
They are, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I'm like, oh no, I've already ruined it because I don't have all my ingredients. This I can do. Making some sort of tea cake or something. Anyway.
Yeah, what do you think this might be? Have you made anything like this before?
See, what I think is molasses.
Mm-hmm.
And I smell tea, so I feel like it's maybe like a chai something.
Okay, next, we're going to take a large bowl and cream together the shortening and the sugar.
I used the wrong bowl. Okay, I can fix this. Okay, I don't have a hand mixer.
So yeah, we're just gonna cream it by hand.
Do it by hand.
Yeah,
okay.
That's actually how I prefer to do it anyway, instead of like getting out extra equipment.
You know what? That's fair. Okay.
What do you not like about baking?
I don't like that it's like a science rather than an art. Like I like the idea.
You have to follow the recipe. Exactly.
Yeah, I'm a bit of an anarchist that way. I miss my stand mixer. I bought equipment because I hate baking so much to make baking easier. I'm probably making the most unattractive faces right now too.
So then we are going to add the molasses and applesauce and stir to combine.
Was that a burp? I'm playing a little game over here called How Many Utensils Can I Use for One Recipe? Ooh, are we making a cookie? Like a ginger cookie? It's chunky. Okay, I think I've mixed that.
So then next we're going to add the hot tea without the tea bag, because the tea bag's still in there. Make sure you remove that, and then stir to combine.
Definitely would have probably added the tea bag by accident. What if it's not combining?
It's funny because like what you're thinking is probably what a lot of people think when they're making my recipes. Like the same questions you have, I can picture people asking that in their kitchen. So it'll probably be interesting for people to think when they're messing it up, it's actually going properly.
I mean, it kind of looks like I drank a bunch of rum and coke and threw up. But I trust you more than I trust me. So if this doesn't work out, it's definitely me and not you.
Okay, Are we ready to move on?
I think so.
Okay, so we're going to add in the flour mixture and stir it until it's just combined. So don't overmix it, but just make sure that there's no flour left in the bottom.
Okay.
And I won't tell you what I'm using.
All right.
Almost helped you a little too much.
So don't overmix it.
Yeah, like once it's mixed, don't keep stirring it just to get the lumps out. Like a little bit of lumps are okay.
Probably because I forgot to tie my hair back. There's probably hair in it now too. Don't do this at home, kids. Okay.
So now we're just going to grease the pans that are underneath here.
Oh God.
So you just want to grease it to make sure that it doesn't stick.
I'm rubbing the batter on my face. It's just a little bronzer, don't worry about it.
So then you're just going to pour the batter into the baking pan. Do you know what we're making yet? Do you have?
I mean, it's either like a cake or a brownie, I think. But I don't see any icing unless we haven't pulled that out yet, so I assume it's a brownie. I feel like it's a brownie. Some sort of chai brownie situation.
So we're gonna bake it in the oven for 40 to 45 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean.
Okay, it's not too different.
Okay.
Well, it's different. Yours?
Mine's just a little thicker. Maybe a little bit better combined. But...
Oh, definitely better. Oh my God. This is the lumpiest thing I've ever seen in my life.
I'm excited to see how yours turns out though once it's baked.
That's a polite way of saying, bitch, you fucked this up. Top or the middle? Top? Yeah. Oh look, they fit. Okay, so they're in the oven. I think we're making either like a brownie or like a coffee cake based on like the ginger and molasses and chai. It's definitely like chai something. Like it's a tea something?
It's a good guess. It is none of that.
Okay.
Good guess. So the recipe, I'm not going to tell you yet, but the recipe actually has a sauce with it. You'll see in the book. But I'm just going to, I've pre-made the sauce, so we're just going to add that after. But if you are cooking along at home, you'll need to make the sauce.
You didn't trust me to make the sauce?
It's I thought maybe you would start with the cake. Okay, so this is how you make the sauce. You're going to whisk together the cornstarch and water in a small pot. And then add the boiling water, brown sugar, cane sugar, molasses, vanilla, and vegan butter, and stir to combine. Then just bring it to a simmer over medium heat and cook stirring for about 5 minutes until the sauce thickens.
Well, they're different.
Yep.
Yeah, this is at like 10:30 when you go out to the bar, and this is 4 a.m. 4 a.m. at McDonald's. I told you guys, this is why I don't bake.
So now we're going to carefully remove them from the pan, cut them, plate them, and then drizzle the sauce on top.
Okay. Oh my God.
It looks like a completely different recipe. So we're going to plate it, and Candace is going to try and follow my instructions, and we're hoping to have the same product at the end. So take your knife, and we're going to cut it into, how many pieces? In the book, it's cut into 9, but this is round, so they're not all going to be even, but we're gonna cut it into 9 pieces as well.
No. Okay, cool.
And then just take your 2 most similar size pieces and put them stacked on the plate.
You know, if this is going to be a disaster, it might as well be in the center of the plate.
This is optional in the book, but we're going to finish it off with a little scoop of the coconut whipped cream. And Candace actually made this. It is orange flavored coconut whipped cream, which I think is going to be amazing. And it's going to melt really quickly because the cake is super hot.
Don't hire me in your restaurant to make pastries or cakes or desserts. Is it like a toffee, sticky toffee pudding or something?
What can I tell you? I mean, you're close. Interesting.
Okay, you cut yours into squares.
I did. You'll see the
did
picture
not.
in the book. They're in squares, so that's why I did that. But yours doesn't look bad. It does look gelatinous.
They're different.
So can I show you what we made?
Yes. I did not make that.
It's a gingerbread cake with caramel sauce.
Mine is like a sticky pudding. It's like bread pudding. I mean, that looks amazing. Oh no, my thing fell off.
I know.
It's a gelatinous soup. So I think we should try yours.
Yeah.
Because yours is right, and see what it tastes like. And then we'll try this gelatinous disaster. Maybe I've come up with another recipe for you.
Yeah.
Do everything wrong, and then you'll have bread pudding. Okay. I mean, it's really good. The orange cream is really nice with that.
Yeah. I should have done that.
Very Christmassy. I have like two different textures. It's like really crispy here, and then it's like,
Very.
I'm gonna let you go first.
Okay. Well, it's dense.
It's like the reason I don't eat bananas is this texture. All right, so what do you think happened?
So I heard you say that you tried to cream it up first with a whisk, the shortening and the sugar.
I did do that.
Which, if you didn't cream it properly, it could be why there was kind of like holes on top and it looked like some parts were sunken in because there was like pockets of the fat, which kind of melted and it made it bumpy.
There was a lot of fat pockets.
Yeah.
Definitely.
So that's what I'm thinking. So it's always important to cream it.
Yep, didn't do that.
Yeah.
Okay, that's probably the main thing?
Yeah. And then maybe just because of that, the rest didn't incorporate properly, and that's why it's
because your batter was thicker.
It was.
When we put it in, mine was like soup.
Running away. Yeah. And I think if it wasn't creamed together properly, then again, like the little pieces of the shortening would have melted and made it more runny. That's what I think. It's hard to know without seeing it, but
screwed up this recipe. But if you want to see me not screw up a recipe, make sure you head over to Liv's channel where we do the exact same thing, but I'm leading Liv through one of my recipes from my cookbook. And make sure you go over there, subscribe to Liv, buy her cookbook. It's amazing and beautiful, and I'm obsessed with it.
Aww.
The photography is so good.
Thank you.
And yeah, if you like this recipe, this one, not this one, give this video a big thumbs up, leave us a comment in the comment section below, and hit that subscribe button.